Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Looks like we got a little bit of rain here in Southern California that we actually need. Just started my clock here, guys. I want to get on here because this is a very serious topic today. The reason for that is the topic is reversing type 2 diabetes according to science. And the reason why it's very serious because it's an epidemic among the young and old. And the problem is that there's not enough people out there actually talking about how you can reverse type 2 diabetes naturally by just changing the types of foods you're eating and incorporating intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. And so here at BillMabryCoaching.com, we have a package or a course that actually will help my clients who do have type 2 diabetes to actually reverse it and to actually get off the medication that they're taking. And at the same time, you're going to lose body fat at the same time. But the first and most important issue is getting that type 2 diabetes reversed, because it can cause death. And long-term diabetes also has a lot of major medical issues that go along with it. And one of the biggest one is kidney failure. You don't want that. And so what I've done here is I'm on here today to really focus on those people out there that have type 2 diabetes, or if you know somebody with type 2 diabetes, please forward this to them. They need to know this because science is telling them how to reverse it, and there are many doctors that are actually changing their whole treatment on how they're treating their type 2 diabetes with the two programs that we are offering on our BillMabryCoaching.com. And these two programs, guys, are ancient. They've been around for centuries and centuries, but the health professionals don't want you to know about it because it does work. And if you go to my BillMabryCoaching.com, hit the reviews, look at the results that some of my clients got once we got them started on our diabetic courses on how to reverse it with the by just changing the types of food they're eating and how often they're eating and getting them off the medication. So you just have to go there and check them out for yourselves. But what I want to show you here is, first of all, those of you that know me know I talk a lot about documentation will always overrule conversation. Well, those reviews are your documentation because I have in there actual pictures of us monitoring their blood glucose levels and their ketone levels, and watching their blood sugars drop dramatically in a short amount of time. But what I wanted to also explain is in the description section of this video, I'm going to actually put some of the scientific case studies out there. Now, this is not a Google search. This is not an opinion of a doctor. This is actually scientific case studies that were published in journals and that multiple researchers were involved. Those are the studies you want to go by. You don't want to Google it. You don't want to have the opinion of one doctor. You want to see actual case studies. And there should be an abstract on that case study, and that's a true one. So in the first one is about a high good dietary fat, low carb meals. That's one of the programs we offer in our type 2 diabetic courses, and that how it has an effect on glucose. Now, your root cause, guys, is insulin resistance. That's the root cause of why you have type 2 diabetes. That's the root cause of why you have belly fat or body fat. That's the root cause of why most of you are having a hard time losing fat. Now, what's the root cause to insulin resistance? Simple. Sugar. Most of you are eating a high carb, starchy carbs multiple times per day, or you're following the standard American diet, and that's causing insulin resistance. A lot of you who are overweight by 30 pounds for, say, a few years, you may not even know you have pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Most likely you do, and you need to know that. Very simple. We offer a tool that will actually monitor your blood glucose levels and your ketone levels at the same time. Give us a GKI index reading to make sure that we are reversing your type 2 diabetes. But here's the one study. This study in particular is using a high good dietary fat, low carb meal plan on type 2 diabetic patients. And it was done in 2019, and it was the National Library of Medicine and the Cell Metabolism. Both are scientific case studies, and both of these showed a decline or reversing of type 2 diabetes when their patients were on a high good dietary fat, low carb meal. The other one was actually done in 2017, and this one took intermittent fasting. So the second program that we offer is incorporating intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting, and this is the one that I call the magical one. This is the one that's really going to drastically lower your glucose levels in your blood. Well, this one was published in 2017, and it was published by the World Journal of Diabetes. I'm going to say it again. This one was published by the World Journal of Diabetes, and it also showed the benefits of intermittent and prolonged fasting as far as reversing type 2 diabetes. So guys, like I said, you can reverse your type 2 diabetes naturally by just changing the types of food you're eating and how often you're eating. And guys, real quick, I'm gonna finish off with this. I've only got 3 more minutes to go. I'm going to give you 3 comments from doctors that have changed their whole health platforms. This is just 3 of many that have already done, but this is 3 of them that have changed it. Let me tell you. Let me show you. So Stephen Riggs, MD at Mercy One Hospital in Waterloo, Illinois, or Iowa. I'm sorry. I've been in practice of internal medicine for over 30 years. In all that time, I have never took anyone off their insulin or rarely reduced their medication after implementing the ketogenic diet. For the past year, I daily am seeing patients come off insulin and reversing their diabetes. That was his comment. Here's another one. Jay Wortman. He's an MD, PhD, University of British Columbia. I personally reversed my own type 2 diabetes and took myself off of medication for the last 16 years, adapting the ketogenic diet along with intermittent fasting. All this with zero, I did all of this with zero medication. He did it just by changing his lifestyle. That's how he did it. I currently use a ketogenic diet with patients who have insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes on a daily basis when they come see me. This is his comment. And here's the last one. This is by, let's see, Kelly Sylvester, PhD, the University of, I forgot to put that down. But anyway, there are plenty of studies available showing the benefits of a high good dietary fat, low carb meal plan and incorporating intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting to show how it's able to reverse type 2 diabetes and also to help you lose body fat or belly fat at the same time. And she's saying that it's not hard to find them. Well, then why don't those of you that have type 2 diabetes, that have been on medication and so forth for a long time, why haven't you guys been told about this? Because the health professionals don't want you to know because it works and it takes money out of their pocket. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Have a great day.